The reason we are unhappy is because we have spent our entire life learning to be unhappy. How do we spend our entire life learning to be unhappy? How do we learn to be unhappy? Remember, we talked earlier about mental models, and a mental model is the notion we have that this is the way the world works. There's one particular mental model that all of us are bought into with every fiber of our beings. And that's the model that I have to get something, so I can do something, so I can be something. I have to get a great deal of money, so I can go off on exotic vacations, so I can be happy. I have to find a partner, so I can have great sex, so I can be happy. All of these are variations of what I call the if-then model. And the if-then model basically states, if this happens, then I will be happy. And if you look around the room here, the primary ways in which we are different, apart from our physical characteristics, is what is the particular set of ifs that we are focusing on. If only I had a better boss, if only I had a bigger house, if only I had a more good-looking spouse, if only my in-laws would move to Australia, if only my kid got into Harvard, if only my kid got into Harvard and my neighbor's kid didn't make it to any of the Ivies. If this happens, then we will be happy. Wrong. The if-then model is fundamentally flawed. We don't recognize that it's flawed, so we believe in it. And when we find it doesn't work for us, we say, I put the wrong side on the wrong item on the if side of the equation. I thought if I got married, I would be happy. I now recognize I married the wrong person. So I have to extricate myself from it with as little financial damage as possible and marry the right person, and then I will be happy. That's the Hollywood model. What we don't recognize, it's the model that's broken. How do I know that's true? Well, forget about what I'm saying. Let's look at your life. Can any of you remember a scene of spectacular beauty, something that took you outside of yourself to a place of great calm and serenity? Maybe a mountain, a valley. You can all recall that, right? I see a number of people nodding. Have you ever wondered why that happened? That happened because somehow, inexplicably, at that instant, you accepted the universe exactly as it was. You didn't go around saying, that's a beautiful rainbow, but it's way off to one side. If I moved it 200 yards to the right, it would be ever so much better. You didn't say, that's a beautiful valley, but the tree in the foreground, too many crooked branches. Give me a chainsaw in 20 minutes and I'll make it better. No, the off-center rainbow was fine. The valley with the tree with the crooked branches was fine. And the moment you accepted the universe exactly as it was, you didn't have to do anything to experience the happiness that's your innate nature. It kind of overwhelmed you. And I'm suggesting to you right now that your life, with all of the problems you have, your life with all of the problems you think you have, is every bit as perfect. But you are striving with might and main to fight one or more aspects of it. And as you fight, you are buying into the if-then model, and the if-then model is fundamentally flawed. That's how we learn to be unhappy.